Yeah, I'll check it out later, Tom Twitch. I'll let you know on Discord. But I forget the what was going through my mind when I said that, or the context. That's probably what you want. Why I said that and how it benefits you. But yeah, I'll answer it later. W1 Scarrick. This is base game only. Base game only right now. We're doing all achievements, and that means we have base game rocketry and all that jazz as well. Oh, I forgot the suits. K-Kun wanted the snazzier suit. Who wanted the pom-pom knit? I'm sorry, man. Who was it that wanted the pom-pom knit? Was it Lord Rawl? I might be wrong. Who wanted the pom-pom knit, man? It took me so long to build this. Oh my god, it's another issue. I forgot who wanted the pom-pom knit, dude. Someone asked me to make this and I forgot. Guys, if someone's in chat knows, please let me know. I forgot, dude. It took my dupe so long to make that. I remember Keiko wanted the green snazzy. Delay between the two, that would be the reason why you set up the start one, delay started second. Might be. Yeah, it might be. I might have, that might be it, what Geek's saying, because that does make sense. I am going to use the glass. Oh, double Nisbet. Not going to take the last dupe yet. Yeah, it's too far back. I forget who it was. They might not be here anymore as well. I'm just going to have to keep it there like I did the Spiffy overalls. It feels bad, man. Okay, everything's about to get repaired. I think they're going to be fine. Alright, so this is at 5%, 28%. So this can go up. So I can make another setup. I think I will. I think I'm going to make a Muncher expansion. Potentially have more solar panels. And then move another scanner to the side. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but if you do, it's been a while. What's up? Yo, man, that's like a weird comeback message. But sure. But how are you? Light is here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one, man. But come on, man. Even if you haven't been here in a while, just don't have to bring that up. We just talk like it's normal. You know, man, like, hey, man, we're just trying to have a fun time. It's just kind of awkward, man. You bring that up. It's like, am I supposed to say something different or treat you differently? I don't know. I don't know what your expectation was. But hey, you're here now. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been all right as well. Yeah. Just come and say what's up, man. What's going on? THCKED? Dropping F-bombs, huh? I see you over there. Hey, legit. Hey, chat. How are you? Hope you've been well. And, of course, if you celebrate the Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgivings. All right, my bad. It's all good, man. It's just that it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that. That's really the big thing. Like, is there supposed to be, like, I just don't know how to respond to that. I'm sorry. Unequipped and unequipped. Oh, it's peached. Oh, god damn. Yeah. I'm sorry, Peach. It's been a while. I forgot the nicknames. I'm sorry. Hope you're well, Peach. Hope you're having a good Wednesdays and a great week. Maybe days off ahead of you. It's always nice, man, when you get the holidays. But hope you're well. I see that. I'm like, yo, that's effed. And I completely forgot. It's alright. I feel bad still. I'm sorry. Gotta apologize at least. Alright, so I think we fixed the problem with my duplicates breaking out of jail. Breaking out of the area. Which is probably not good that they were breaking out and hanging out around the saltwater geyser. Looks like all the dupes are okay. None of them died, so I think it's nice. Gonna do a top trim. Gotta trim both sides here. Have you played the Binding of Isaac? Nope. I do not have that, and that's a platformer, right? I'm not good at those games, to be honest. Like, the most platforming I've ever done is probably Super Mario as a kid. You know, Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. Classic. But I might be wrong if that's a different game. But I've never played Binding of Isaac. Am I wrong? Is that not a platformer? 763. Let's go. Did they F your gas in the storage? No. It was too hot for them to go all the way in. We good. Same dude, I can't take the pressure of having to jump over an endless cavern. It's not that. It's more so that I don't like it when it gets to Mega Man difficulty, right? Because Mega Man difficulty is your platform ends here, but because of your Mega Man hitbox, you could actually be halfway off the edge. And some of the jumps are like you have to jump perfectly on that pixel, right? And I hate that. Like, oh, you jump and you're like, oh, it's not bad. And then you're short. I'm just like, oh, that sucks. The Mega Man games specifically have that, man. It's such pain. It's not a platformer. Just look it up. I think you might like it. Sure. I'll try to look it up. I'm probably not going to be buying that, though, if it is a game. Because, honestly, not in a position to buy games right now. But, yeah, we'll check it out. If someone can, remind me on Discord. Just message in general chat. Legit, check out Binding of Isaac. Also, isn't that also a very old game? Right? Where I would only be speed running to be able to really like grow a community? If that's the case, I probably don't want to try that out. Maybe a single playthrough, but I'm not a variety streamer. Oh, that lag. Alright, let's remove this. I think the dupes are okay now and not going to have problems. So I think now we could start working on the setup over here. No, the games could be great, but you have to understand that I'm not playing games just for fun. I'm trying to, you know, do Twitch streaming as my job. You know what I'm saying, man? It's a little bit different. I need to also like have fun, but I need to be able to have the ability to grow a community. I played one platformer that had me hooked though. PS1 Pandemonium from '96. Pandemonium? That sounds like Kung Fu Panda or something like that. Wait, was Kung Fu Panda even back or out in '96? Maybe it's a different game. I see one of those. Fun and games. Yeah, it's fun and games, but it's, you know, this is my full-time job. Stop playing when the notebook of save codes got lost. Oof! You have to use save codes. Doesn't that mean at the same time you could technically just look up a save code? Does that mean that you just look up a save code and you don't have to worry about it anymore? Just look one up. Oh, Devin's stuck. That means, yep, suits are maxed out. Okay. So let's start moving Devin down. We have too many suits. Travado's got it unequipped. John's gonna dock his suit. John's gonna unequipped. And then we have Devin coming in. And no one else is outside, right? So I don't have to manage the suits anymore. I think we're okay. Just undock the suits? Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. I actually forgot I could do that. I see you over there, Mia. I completely forgot I could do that. Just undock the suits, Kappa. Wait, doesn't that mean I'm missing a bunch of suits down here? Alright, let's do a quick check. We have 1, 2, 3, Yeah, I'm missing a lot of suits at the bottom. So we have 3 suits, so I have to dock some extra suits. Yeah, I gotta dock these. I gotta dock these. That's actually why I counted. I need to make sure I have enough. Alright, let's leave 2 empty, just in case I miscounted. I'd be tempted if you have a PS1, dude. Who's gonna have a PS1 nowadays? And then the bigger thing is that does your TV even have the same input cables as the PS1 used to have? You guys remember the red, yellow, white wire you had to plug into the TV? 2 of them for audio, 1 of them for video. Do TVs even have those anymore, man? Like, can I even plug in my Super Nintendo? The sockets have all changed. Unless you have an adapter, of course, which is probably, you know, something you gotta buy extra. You'll figure it out afterwards, though. That is something that could work out. Gotta get an adapter. Yeah, feels bad. Alright, Ace Cow, it's time. We're gonna launch our first rocket. Ace Cow, the pilot. Gotta make this max priority, of course. When I'm at my folks' house tomorrow, I'll rummage through their basement. Hey, smart. What do you mean, 2 color cables? My first TV was black and white only. Dude, we're talking about PS1, dude. Come on, Real Guitar. We're talking about PS1. That didn't come out back in that day. Emulation. I see you over there. I had to stop playing my N64 because my TV with the right port died. Oh, that sucks. You could buy the old TV cap. You could still find those connections with some TV. Yeah, with some of them. Rocket Man, Ace Cow. I know, right? He is here. The real OGs, the little hookups to secure the screw. Oh, dude. I've seen those before as well. Alright, we gotta retract this. We gotta open that. We gotta wait for that to open, and then we'll launch. It's all around weird, though, not gonna lie. Because I remember when they, when Nintendo did that for the Nintendo Switch, they, you know, re-released some of the old school games. Dude, there were big issues with lag. Like, input lag, movement lag. Some of the games were not even playable because it's like they had the wrong settings up, some, I don't know. But I remember that being an issue when that first came out. Alright, there we go. And let's go launch. Bust out all the regolith, please. There we go, crushed. Look at all that gas. All that steam. Hey, we have liftoff. Let's go get our data banks. Alright, we gotta lock that. We gotta turn this off. And then this is gonna automatically detect when the rocket comes back. And then it will automatically open the door for that. So we're just gonna have to do this. This is open. I melted the automation wires. No, I didn't. There we go. So it's gone. It's closing now. Let's go. Doesn't detect the stick correctly. Ooh. Do they have a different analog stick design? It's the same, right? I imagine it would be. Alright, first rocket's out. Getting our data banks. Alright, so we still have steam over here. It's pretty good. 29 kilograms per tile. I don't need to add more just yet. Alright, so with that, I think we could focus on our petroleum boiler now. So that's space race. Got that done. Telescope idle. We're flying to the first planetoid so that we can just do the objectives are here. So the research objectives. You get 50 data banks per objective. And each one of these requires 1 research module. Since we sent 7, we can actually do all 5 at once. And then each module also gives you 5 data banks. So we get 285 data banks on our first mission. That's going to be enough to do the first tack. And then we just go back to this one. And then we'll get another 285. From there, I should have enough to get... No, I won't. I'll be short like 15 data banks to do hydrocarbon combustion. Feels bad. But I am pretty sure I could reach out to the second tier with the steam engine as well, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, closest asteroid we find. I remember having the NES with a blue and red travel case. Wish I had the case still, dude. Look for that if that's in storage. How many hours do you have in this game? 2,500. My first time on the internet, we use an acoustic coupler. I don't even know what that is. Showing my age right here. Don't even know what that is. Oh, it's for the Atari. Gotcha. Nice, nice. All right, so telescope is idle. I forgot that I need to select the new spots. All right, so let's work on the boiler design that we want to do. Oh, the Atari wasn't online ever. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I have no idea what an acoustic coupler is, though. Not gonna lie. I'm like, what that is? Yep, I'm just nodding along. All right, so we're gonna use igneous because it's actually not that hot here. We just need to go up to 90 degrees. Have access to the multiple liquid layers, which has a problem here. If you want to be amused, okay. Post stream, I'll probably check it out. All right, so let's see. So this is gonna be storage box, and we're just gonna hold the magma here. We could actually have it wider, but it probably doesn't matter. I probably want 3, so it's probably gonna be like this. Right? I want 3 tiles storage. Remember the meme $10,000 diamond coated HDMI cable? And it's not even diamond, it's cubic zirconium. So it's not even worth that much money, feels bad. Alright, so we're gonna have this. I probably want this to line up to the edge of the neutronium, so it's flush. And then we need to do some automation for this, huh? It really shouldn't matter how this works, so I think I want to have the door here. This shouldn't matter, right? So I think I do this here instead. So we do that, and then we do this. If you guys didn't know, when the door gets hot, the heat transferred to the tile is a tile above it, which is why I'm trying to line up the airflow so it's not on top of the door. So I think this is fine. It could fill up to there. I think it's not that bad. And then from there, we need to work... I could hook it back the other way. Or hook it back... Can I do this way? It's going to not be as nice, though, right? Doesn't that mean this is in the wrong position? Huh. Maybe that's the case. Alright, so maybe we do this. Deconstruct that. Cancel this. Deconstruct that. And then we have this spill over to the side. So this is basically going to be this. And then this is going to spill 1, 2, 3. We have to do this setup. And then we have the door here. Which means I get the airflow coming down like that. This is probably insulated. We want airflow here because of how there's no heat transfer between magma in a vacuum and the airflow tiles. Gotta go. Thanks for chilling with me for the short time I was on. Have a good one, man. We'll see you next time. Whatever that is. And have a good one, dude. Remember, wash your hands, stay safe. And, dude, just make sure to be happy. Have a good time. Alright, so for the design... The spill actually goes straight down, so it should go like that. I think we do this so that we could actually reach the build. Right? And then we got to do the lower level, which hooks back to the right. This is going to be a 2-tile setup. So I probably have this. I probably have to seal this up, but I'm not going to do it now. And then I need to do my controlled spill design. Okay, so... I might have to redo these airflows because of how my door pushes up here. And that could be a problem. So that's a... If this is the wall, 1, 2, 3. And then that's a prop. So that's here, 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 cancel, deconstruct. This is a mechanized airlock. Technically, that's extra, so I don't need to build that. And then we have this push out. These two airflow is perfect. This would be insulated so the heat transfer doesn't exist. And I don't want magma sitting on there. So that we push to the right and not up top. Afterwards, I have to make sure no liquid gets inside my airflow tiles. That's actually a glitch that happens in this game from time to time. Alright, it looks like we have too much liquid, which kind of sucks. So, let's try to mine out some more tiles so that the liquid goes down. Do some light trimming just to remove or lower the water level. Classic. Too much liquids at the bottom of the map. Alright, so I do want to trim this out because it's all reachable. Jump up and down, it's fine. Okay, so this gets sealed. I need access in though. And then from here, it's going to spill into the design setup. Let's see. So this is going to be sealed. I could actually seal this up because technically I could go through the door. I want to wait for that though. Magma spills to the right. We hold it in the tank. This door is going to be the first partitioner. We separate the volumes so that we have a controlled volume, so that we have a controlled spill. That allows us to solidify the magma a little bit easier. So from here, I probably need to remove this. Ah, it sucks. Maybe move the ladder even lower. But the ladders here need to go. And let's see. What do I need to do? Magma here spills out, so that means I need to capture the magma here. So it's probably airflow tiles here and here, because that's a spill out into here. We're running a double airflow setup. And then probably an airflow here. You know, if I do airflow there, shouldn't the mesh be up there as well? Because I don't want that to be broken. Diagonal for no heat transfer. That's probably fine. And then this ends up being an igneous tile right here. Obsidian, yeah. And then we're forcing the metal to go to the right, I believe. And then we have the heat sink. Oh, wait. Oh, we're doing a diagonal tile. Yeah. So this is airflow below that, so that we could force the solidify into the right. We could also force it to the left, which might be what we want to do, because we have space over here, right? So that means we have a door here. This probably needs to be steel. Oh, the doors need to be steel? Yo, I forgot, they're going to melt. There's a door here. There's going to be a door here. I believe we use a weight plate automation, so let me actually put that in as well. Made out of steel. That goes into there. And then to force it, so when we close the door, the directional is always right side first, so it's right, up, and then left. So this needs to be a solid insulated tile. And then we gotta test that to see if that works. Alright, so the steel door is here as well. And then on the right side, we have to have solids here, I believe. So I think one of them is going to be our heatsink, which is going to be diamonds. We have a lot of diamonds, so I might as well use that. So the heatsink is touching the magma bottom tile. And then we have another heat sink from the pool that we have, right? So I should have it lower and then have airflows here. And then that's going to mean my window tiles kind of go like this. Oh, no. I don't want it touching, right? I want a layer of vacuum in between. Oh, man. I have to do a little bit of trimming of the abyss, but it shouldn't be that shouldn't be that bad. I think it's bottom right at the moment. You think it goes through this? Doesn't it go diagonally after the left side is sealed? I might be wrong. I wouldn't mind putting another insulated tile there. It just means more heat transfer, though, from the weight plate to the insulated. But it's like, grand scheme of things, it shouldn't ever be enough time for that to actually melt anything. I could also just make the heat sink right here with the weight plate being the other tile. And I mean, it's made out of steel, so that's actually very feasible. So the only airflow would be here. And then we could just have this 4-tile heatsink right here. Come out and go straight up. I could be wrong, but that's what my brain tells me. So yeah, it goes to the right first, and then it goes above, and then it goes to the left. So the right is prioritized when items get clipped inside of a building, right? You close the door and a debris tile pushes it to the right. That's typically what happens. Now the thing is that the diagonal is what's a little bit weird, right? Because if that's true, I might have to box this, and I think I do. Which is unfortunate. Because I know I need that there. But I might need it here as well. I thought it was clockwise starting right. It never goes below. So it's counterclockwise. But I'm not 100% sure. I want to say that's how it works, though. But yeah, items go to the right first and then goes up afterwards. So it's technically counter from the right side. And then left is typically last. You might be right. I'm just not familiar with if the diagonals follow the same rule or if they're exceptions. Yeah, we got to do it for science, probably. Oh, this guy's smiling, knowing he's about to die. Save him, Emily, please. Nope, she's ditching his ass, going home. Can we get some help? Can we get some help? Ah, shit. This guy's cheesing right now. Doesn't even know that he's about to die. There it is, the legendary Meep. Hit him with the proton cannon. Hey! Yo, that's how you know the oil is thick, dude. That's a long animation. Just being dramatic. Alright, alright. Just setting up the design for now. We can actually jump up here now. So we can actually probably seal this up. And then I probably want the heatsink on the right side so we don't touch the tiles, right? So that means I probably want something like this, which means we go like this, and then we have that there. This might be the door I use for heat control, or as a failsafe. I don't know. I have to decide on that. But we'll leave that gap there just because we need the ladder. And then this is going to be, basically, it's going to lead up to the bottom of our counterflow build that we'll have to make. So for ease of access, because we're doing a petrol boiler design, I should just be close, right? And have the insulated tiles here. So from the top to bottom, that's 15 tiles. I want 8 tiles for the tip. So if we do a ceiling here, and we do something like that, I want this to be 9 tiles, 10 tiles. Let's just do 8 tiles, right? So it's gonna be like this. And then it's probably going to be... I could probably put it here for a little bit more consistency. But we would have double window tile here, and then we should probably stop that just so that we could jump down. And how long is this? 9 tiles. Alright, let's trim this. Eight tiles should be all I need. And then we have our counterflow. Let's do something simple, like 10 tiles. It's 3 layers probably we'll have for the counterflow, which shouldn't be that much. We don't need that much counterflow distance. Or we go for a straight dozen. So 12 should be not bad. 11, 12, and then this goes down. Or we go up to the ladders that's already there, just so that I don't have to build extra ladders. So we'll go up to here, and we can build across like that. And then I'm going to want our counterflow to be airflow tiles. Let's do a 1 tile gap. And then it's going to be 1 ladder to go in and out through that. It's going to be pretty safe. And then we need to make the counterflow loop with the pipelines. And then at the bottom, I'm going to want infinite storage. So most likely that means I have to line up this part with airflow so it doesn't break. And then only thing I have to do is make an infinite spill storage. The other thing is I want to have a liquid lock into this because you can actually have that achieved. It's not that bad. Oh, that's built. Pretty sweet. Gonna need airflow here. I'm probably gonna have to remove the liquids forcefully later. Yeah, even though this got trimmed, it's not enough still. There's a lot more I have to mine out. Alright, let's do a little bit more trimming. Here, 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 here. Alright, we can't mine that yet because we can't jump down. And then this side. Alright, so how's the star map? 60% done. He's almost on the way back. So we're going to have to do another steam rocket engine trip anyways, so we don't need the petroleum boiler running yet, so us making this right now should be fine. Easy to infinite storage, dump into it, the ice. Oh, but I can't use it though, Cthulhu. I can't use the pump afterwards. I've done that before. The frozen core takes more than 100 tons of petroleum to even get it close to melting. I'm not even kidding. I've done that before. I made a petroleum boiler at 150-degree petroleum, and it didn't even put a dent into this. I've done that before, so yeah, I need to use it for the rockets, man. I want to keep it in the liquid state. I'll probably have to finish this next stream, but you know we're gonna keep streaming still. Still gonna be streaming. Don't worry, you guys. And of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to help. Let me know, you guys. Otherwise, man, we're just gonna be working on our counterflow setup, making our petroleum boiler, making sure we have space to build this. This should be enough cooling. And then it's probably going to be a simple design. I need to vacuum this too, so we do need to create a perimeter. It's probably going to be... Yeah, I see it. So I probably want ladder access here. Kind of like that. And then I kind of want to go over the magma every time. The logic being is that this can overpressurize itself, but it should never actually do that. It is a full-size volcano, so we get a lot of magma, but the self-solidification should be pretty fast, and the setup for that isn't that bad. There is this area that I don't have access to, so it's actually built some ladders out. So we'll just go with a design like that. Hopefully that's going to help. And then we need to remove all these ladders as well. Dupes need to get to building. A lot of stuff for them to build. New printables. What do we got? Muckroot. That's not bad. This guy's scared of the dark. Feels bad. I kind of want more science guys for rocket piloting. So we'll just take the Muckroot. Gotta go. Thanks for streaming and answering all the questions. Till we'll see. Gotcha. Thank you for being here, Tom at Twitch. Hope you have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Be good, man. And of course, be safe. Alright, so it's gonna spill into here. Do I want this to be where my infinite storage starts? Or I could do it halfway on this level. 12, 24, 36 tiles of cooling. I'd probably do it at the bottom level. I have some space anyways. And then I probably want... yeah, access to this side from there. Oh, the problem with that is if this is open, the petroleum spills this way, and that actually boils into sour gas. So I guess we have to have two separate liquid locks for this area. One for the volcano area right here. This is supposed to spill into storage, so I guess we put a ladder here. Jump down, jump down. If anything I need done goes through that setup. That means I want ladder like this. Probably. And then we have to have a liquid lock design like that. Right? And then this goes up to here. That's pretty good. Whoa! One of my dupes is not wearing a suit. Not Cthulhu Geek. What are you doing, dude? Wearing your overalls? That does not count, man. What the heck? I mean, they did say that they haven't fixed the issue yet. My dupes keep sneaking out. It's probably also because of memory leak. I keep lagging, right? With the, Oh, I thought one of my dupes died. I was like, what? 108? I was at 109. Oh, yeah, when you're in a rocket mission. You're not considered in the colony anymore. I thought someone died, man. I'm not listening to Cthulhu was all I see over the geek. Put a suit on, man. You gotta follow the rules, dude. You know how it is. You gotta follow the rules, man. They say that they revert the fix, but the problem still exists. Yeah, they had a release that said that, oh yeah, they fixed it. Nah, it didn't actually fix. Feels bad. So there's gonna be space here that's gonna be vacuumed out, I guess. So this is gonna be our liquid lock. That's gonna be our insulated setup. And then we have to seal this up. We'll probably want... You're not stuck, right? No, okay. We'll probably want tiles here as well. This could be igneous due to the fact that I'm not actually going to be having any hot temperatures here. I mean, it's going to be 400 degrees, but it's not going to be 1,000, so should be fine. Who found this boiler design? It's based off of a real-life design, actually. I don't know who's the exact person, but it's not something they came up with. This is coming from real-life concepts. So the counterflow design is actually really popular because it's very efficient in how it works. And a lot of cooling systems or heating systems have some sort of counterflow system that really, you know, works pretty well. I believe some of the underground geothermal cooling lines that people have in some parts of the world use a similar design, where they run a liquid medium in the pipelines, and it goes into the ground for more heat if it's cold, or more cooling if it's cooler, right? And by doing that, they usually do a lot of counterflow designs like that. There's also other designs too. I'm not sure what in real life uses it, but I believe this came from a real life concept. And it actually applied itself pretty well, because it's not as complex as it is in real life, but it's still a similar concept with the counterflow. This is a petroleum boiler. We're going to be having a volcano solidify magma into igneous. That igneous is going to continue to add power to our design. Since it's going to be above 1,000 degrees, in our case, we just want it above 500. So all of the igneous rock is going to be solid, and we're going to extract the heat from the solid igneous. And that's going to be how we're going to be boiling a lot of things here. So we're going to be boiling the oil to petroleum. And in order to cool down the petroleum so that a regular steel pump is actually able to pump it out, you need to cool down the petroleum. And it's going to be at least 400 degrees because of the state change temperature. Of course, you could do things like running a steam turbine on top, right? Whatever it is you want to do for that. But problem is, that's a different design. Instead, we're taking the oil that comes at a lower temperature. If it's right here at 70. But if you tap into an oil reservoir, it comes out around 150, 175. And you run that against the 500 degree petroleum to not only warm up the oil, so it does state change a little bit faster, but it also cools down that same petroleum. So basically your input temperature becomes the output temperature of petroleum. And at the same time, once it's about to drip in, it actually is close to 400, 500 degrees already. So not only are you heating up and priming the oil, it's also cooling down the petrol that you get as a result. And it all works out due to how liquid density of all the elements work out. Oil is always going to be heavier, so it's going to be at the bottom, and the petroleum, once it gets cooked, floats to the top. So it just becomes a nice automatic process. So it's going to be a petrol boiler using the counterflow design. Hey, I'm back. Welcome back. Light is here. I see you over there, man. Hope you are good. Saw that you're taking care of business. I see that over there. Alright, probably gonna need that. And then, yeah, still building. So this is basically just needs to be vacuumed at this point. And I do want a space around the design so it's duplicates have good access. I could probably do this here due to the fact that I want running space, right? And then from here, I think I go like that so that we could start vacuuming on the side of the airflow. I don't want touched airflow, all right? I like to have space in between. And it also lines up with the lock. I could not keep the vacuum layer though and just have it hugging because the airflow does have a vacuum layer inside the tiles. But I just want to do this way, so there's like really just no heat transfer. I should probably remove this tile as well, realistically. Even though it looks nice connected, I think I remove that. So if this cooks, it doesn't heat up the airflow at all. Alright, so this is going to end up going into here. So I probably have a second layer. And then I probably want to do this. And it's probably going to be here. This should probably go down. And then this is probably my mechanized airlock that's going to tie to the sensor. This means, straight up, I'm going to need some ladders on the side. So we're going to space these out because we're going to deconstruct them pretty soon after we build everything on this, so that we could start vacuuming and having an insulator on the outside so no heat goes in or comes out and no gas goes in, as we need to have that in a vacuum perpetually. Gotta have the vacuums, gotta do what we can. This is actually gonna get removed. Okay, so thermal sensor, we're gonna have another one for the liquid vents. And then maybe we want to start moving the oil to an infinite storage. That's going to take forever, but it does work. Because then I would lower my water levels and not have to worry about separating and filtering the oil later. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. It wouldn't take too long. Gas levels go down, so I would have to move my crusher design. Yeah, temperature all around is actually survivable. Even if you were a dupe here without a suit on, it's actually not that bad. It's below 50 in some of the areas. Right here, though, needs to cool down a little bit more. Alright, so trim that. Easy trim. Theoretically, we go for that as well. A lot of the mixed liquids, though. We will clean that up at some point. Still mining that. And do we have enough suits? I guess that's one thing to consider. I might not have enough suits. Maybe we'll want some more. But once we... I mean, they still need to have to hold their breath, right? Yeah. I was thinking that maybe we could get rid of the suits and just have them come down here once it's cooled down. But you still need to be able to breathe. Downsides. Okay, so since it's going to be right there, I think what we should do is have the oil just be like right here or something. The water might spill in, but we need to protect ourselves, so let's seal this up. Sealant's coming in soon. And then let's make our design. So we're going to put tiles here. Air fluid here doesn't really matter. Let's do one tile gap. And then we need to have a layer below that. And then we're going to make a spillway. Is there any way for me to make a double-sided spill? It's probably not worthwhile to try that. So what we should probably do is... let's do this. Let's have a lip here, just in case. And then lip here as well. Basically, this is going to be the spill pathway. And then we have to make our box. So it's probably going to be like this. Gas flow, liquid. That means this is airflow. These are gases, which are fine. And I need a tile here and a tile here. So I don't need that. So since this is gas, pressure damage doesn't hurt us. I don't have to worry about this being a problem. And then it's these tiles. So here, here, solid. Here, 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 here. And then we just move bottle emptiers here. Have this face the other way. Actually, no, we're good with 4. Okay, so this design is going to require us to have a pump in here. Let's use steel. Just so that if we do get the hot oil from here, which is going to break with gold, you know, we're future-proofing. And then we could walk normally into the bottom from the left side. So it shouldn't be a problem. And then we're just going to be moving the oil. Temperature's really not going to matter, right? Because it's going to be from the area. So I don't need to insulate anything. All right, we just got to wait for this to be finished. Oh, this needs to be a door. My bad. Because of the pressure damage. So this is going to be a mechanized airlock. Let's use a manual airlock. Right? Because if I use airflow here, the gases leak out. Feels bad. All right, cool. Everyone has a suit on. Nice, nice. Everyone's following the rules. No breaking the rules. No breaking the rules. Okay, so... we need a infinite spill design here, similar to what we just made. And then we need a liquid lock going into that same design. And we know that if it's going to be infinite pressure, we need airflow alignment. So what are we going to want to do? It spills into here. Theoretically, that means like that. And then if this spills in, we need to have a solid tile here. Maybe we make this lower part a little bit lower. So that I could have this. And then an airflow here. Wait, does that even make sense? Gas, gas. Which means door. That means I would have airflow here. And it'd be like that. Gas, gas. I could probably just do one level up, yeah. So it's probably going to be like this. And then this has to be insulated obsidian. Airflow here. Solid there. So then we want the door here as well. Or a ladder, I'm sorry. So this goes down, airflow, airflow. Liquid's always going to be here. And then gas, gas. And then we have infinite pressure design. So it's going to be like this. Goes around the door. Right? Double spillway design. And then... maybe like that. Now, the problem with this is it's not really convenient. So what we could do instead is add an extra layer. And have it spill from this side. kind of a pain, but it works, I think, a little bit better. So we do that insulated door, airflow. And then this goes like this. So if a problem happens, I have to come in from the bottom. That's kind of a pain, but it works. 3 tile gap. And then what we would want to do is have basically an infinite liquid lock here. So it's going to be these two. And then these two. Because of how the pressure is going to push oil here. This is not going to matter. Because these won't take pressure damage because of the oil. And then... oh, this needs alignment though. That's the problem. So I do need to go down. Okay, so that means this goes here, 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 here. So pressure damage. This needs this. And then these go away. Here, 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 here. Airflow for pressure. That means I line that up. I probably don't do it that side, because I think what happens is this connects to the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so we're allowed to go this way. Probably want some ladders here, right? Let's make that a little bit more solid. And let's do it like that. Let's get our ladders out. So, probably want to do this. Just run straight across, and then we need to have ladders strategically placed. Okay, ladders there is fine. Ladders here for a little bit of the bottom building, top building. Reach the other things. I'm missing a ladder. Alright, that's going to be the petroleum boiler design. This is going to be infinite spill. There's going to be gas here. Petroleum's going to spill into here and immediately spill into the infinite spill. And then what's going to happen is we're going to store all the petroleum here. We're going to have space for multiple pumps. And then after that, we can do a lot of weird things. Like, I could usher waterfall to the roof so that I don't have to pump that far. But it does mean that we're going to have like a long insulated tile go straight up to the map. That's kind of jank, which kind of sucks. So I don't want to do that. So I think we're just going to roll at it like that. So we're just going to have to wait for this to build first, and then we'll start setting up all the automation and the counterflow stuff. Also got to move out the oil because we're going to have the pipeline here into here. Oh no, it's pipe here, all the way around, into the airflow tiles, and then regular pipes. And then it goes into here. There we go. Okay, so we do need the second diamond tile there. Mechanized airlock should be fine. We'll do the automation before we remove the ladders and do the insulating seal on the outside. Since this is already going to be wearing suits, we could actually fill this up with a liquid lock already. Okay, and this is not bad, not bad. Alright, so the dupes are back. Nice. Hey, they broke my freaking doors. Come on, man. Broke my doors, man. God damn it. Oh, the meteor shower is starting to happen. Oh, bad RNG. Build the doors, hurry up. Hurry up. So it's back, and it's already recharged? No, it's still pumping. Oh, we just took a lot of meteor damage. Alright, Ace Cow, you could leave now. Have the gantry come out. You got this, buddy. Get out of there. Is he out? Is he out? Where's Ace Cow? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, dude. Bad RNG, man. Taking some meteor damage. I didn't set this up properly, or it was lagging too much. The automation is there. It's working. When the rocket comes back, it should be scanned. You only need one scan per rocket, so it should be accurate. Is it literally just because of the fact that, yeah, it could be. That I didn't have, enough space for scanning. Luckily for us, the rockets don't take damage. But it's, I hope they don't snipe my insulated tiles. That's the one thing. Just slip through the cracks and deal damage to me directly. Go straight through the armor, man. Alright, so the left side is ready. I might want to have the expansion. We're not going to need any more things outside of rockets. So for now, I think we make some more munchers and some more solar panel setups. It wouldn't be a bad thing, right? Clearing out the map too. Should be pretty sweet. But I gotta wait for those bunker tiles to come back. Pinch of pepper nuts. Sweet. Alright, let's look at the temperature. 34, we're almost there. And then this is at 32, we're almost there. This is almost ready. Still building my doors over here. It's coming together. The ladders are still being worked on. Alright, so the suits here are ready. Okay, so vacuum. We could actually go into here now with the other suit lines. We have more dupes working on this, and then we could start relocating the ladder right here and use the outside one only. This one I want to remove soon. A lot of things to be built though. 320 data banks. Okay, so virtual planetarium. That's right here. This is a lot of power. This uses only 120. I could probably tackle this on. It's probably not that bad. I am using that off of a hamster wheel as well. So let's just power this. And then hopefully people start doing the research. Little bit of idleness. Let's do a little bit of sweeping. Alright, let's fix our filters. So no regolith. Refinement is fine. Agriculture, no breathable gas. Clothing is fine. Consumable ore, that's not bleach stone or oxalite. Cooking ingredients, no critter eggs. Soil, edible, no edibles. Industrial ingredients, no liquefiables, no liquids. What's here? Yeah, that's all sweepable. That's all fine. No abyssalite. Medicine metal ore is fine. Organics. Rot pile, polluted dirt. And then no unbreathable gases. Everything else is fine, so we get to start sweeping. My dupes, man. There's so much trash around the actual, like, dispenser area. It's kind of weird. Oh, can't sweep the abyssalite? I guess it's fine. We just manually click on those. And then, yep, still generating power. Waiting for that to get us some more coolant so we can make some more steel. And then, dude, my kcals keep going up. It's probably a sign, and my dirt's going up too, that we should remove a little bit more mealwood. Real talk? I think we do. Alright, so let's move another layer. Once we're fully not farming anymore with farm tiles, I want to say that's food stabilization. Because we're not going to take on any more dupes after 110 probably. So with that, the goal is to remove all the farm tiles eventually. Go straight off of wild planting. Alright, so this design's almost ready. So first things first, I need oil here. Auto bottle 9. Copy, paste. Let's not deconstruct, disable this building. So they're not pumping oil from this area. Oh, ethanol. What in the world? Okay, as long as I have it to fill in. And it's not spilling out, I should be fine. Someone is trapped. Oh, Geek is trapped on a farm tile. And again, Geek is free. Nice. Alright, so over here as well, it's not letting us do the thing anymore. So, let's probably build some more polluted ice temperature plates. So we could cool down the mealwood again, maintain temperature. It's insane, man. 1828. One tile difference, 10 degrees. No insulation in between. Heat transfer is kind of slow, man. It really is. All right. So how come this CO2 can't push out even though everything's airflow? That's really weird. And then this is crude oil, which is good. All right. So what we need is... Oh, we have a line right here. Oh, perfect. All right. Let's take the gas vent, remove it. And then let's put a gas vent here. Let's move this up and over. And then we just pump whatever gas here that's not CO2 and move it in. Dupes are still working on the counterflow design, so gotta wait. Alright, alright. Oh, it actually got pushed down. So there was not enough oil yet. That's fine. Okay. This also needs to be locked. Someone's about to open the door just to jump or something, and it's gonna... Oil is just gonna splash out. Alright, waiting for the design to finish. I should probably sweep this up. I also want some oil right here. This is actually not going to be a vacuum lock. This is going to be a proper filled oil lock. Because mass here is going to be important. One of the things that can happen is if a dupe decides to want to deliver some stuff into here, it's going to be bad news. That's all I got to say. That's going to be bad news. Oh, this is probably not a good spot because I need a ladder into here. So this is probably going to get moved over. Yeah, I probably remove that. And then have that on this side. Realistically, I think that's what's going to happen. Alright, waiting for the dupes to build still. Everything's looking alright. Getting some more spillage. We need some oil on the locks. We're almost running out of suits, which is okay. And then, how are the other dupes doing? Still building, using up more suits. But we're getting there, we're getting there. We could actually start making natural tiles up the top layer already. Alright, we gotta move the pip up a layer, which is not bad. Let's remove the bin from here. And then this is gonna be pip. Priority 9. This is gonna be turned off. Let's wrangle the baby at the bottom. Let's let this guy just hang out. Oh, it's his last day, dude. Feels bad. Feels bad. And then this is going to be 50 kilograms of pinch pepper nuts. Alright, so that's going to be over here. I did not... Oh, it's because I couldn't deconstruct this, even though I was able to build everything here. It feels bad. So, it's going to plant another layer, go up to this side. Pinch pepper nuts are looking pretty good. Let's do the auto harvest. We're going to be moving that guy. So, we're almost ready to no longer have to have this running. Pretty convenient. And then I probably want to move my suits down a layer afterwards. Look at my Sandy shells. Have you guys ever seen Crab Rave for that one song? That's basically what's happening, man. Oh, some guy just fell from the skies. The little babies. Splash. Okay, okay. So far, so good. That got built. Automation is back. A little bit of heat. We did the... Well, I gotta mind that. Did that bop my automation? Not yet. Okay, cool. Outside of that, everything's doing pretty good. We have a lot of steam. This is 183. Let's go to 150, because we do 169, right? So by adding in more water, we get more steam mass. This is going to help us out, because, you know, we want to stockpile the steam as of right now, at least, just so that we could make enough rocket trips to do what we need to do. And I actually don't mind making some munchers on the side just for some more space scanning. Maybe we should. I was planning to have more rockets on the side. Maybe we should have solar panels over here. Move the rocket to this side or something. I probably do want to have a couple tiles of just munchers though. And maybe we could extend this block into here so that they get a little bit more scanning space. Quality rock store tiles obscuring the dish line of sight. Interference from nearby. Oh, are these considered solid right here? The gantry, and that blocks the vision. Same thing with the command capsule. I would only be able to tell if the lights didn't shine through. It shouldn't. That shouldn't be impeding any of the progress. And then this scan quality is at 28. If I open the doors, it probably goes up a little bit. The 0% kind of jank. Even though we're doing just a big Mamba. Alright, I might have to open this up. So that's going to be 4. And we're going to use a airlock design. 1, 2. Gotta wait for that to build before we actually attach that on. Alright, so this is going to be iron. Go up to here. Get ready with that. Automation. It's going to be iron as well. Get up to there. Good, good, good. Alright, so I should start mining out the regolith up top right there. It's a very hot room. Typically, people actually use this gravitas building as their steam room, because the regolith is touching the tile, so it's very easy to convert this into a steam room. This is the popular choice most of the time if you're playing the base game. On the little shovel, it's still just hanging out. When the bunker tiles got deleted because my rocket crashed into it, I got a little bit back. Still sucks, though, that I destroyed the bunker tiles. Alright, let's wait for the upgrades. Got a new printable. Oh, it's a little Pip. What a cutie pie. Probably don't want to take him yet. And Narcoleptic, probably want to get the perfect dupe that has science as one of its focuses, because we're going to want pilots, probably, right? So might as well give them something they specialize in. Okay. We gotta wait for this to build, otherwise it is doing alright. Oh! Let me look at it this way. Oh, it's enough. Okay, let's turn these off. And then, there we go. I have to attach the pipeline. There we go. And then let's pump in 1 gas bubble. Good thing I kept that on the pipeline. So, all we gotta do is this. And then cut the line. Oh, that's seal too! Oh, I'm getting memed on. Okay. There we go. Can I actually release seal 2 here? Yeah, it's not actually at 2,000 kilograms. Or grams. Okay, so we're good. Not bad, not bad. Looks like I need a ladder here for these tiles. Still working in on that side. I'm gonna have to, like, remove this water later. More oil here, of course. Okay. So we do want to trim this out, right? Right side first. We could also do a trim here and there. I guess we could do some more of the hot abyssal-like trimming on this side as well. Even out a little bit of the heat generated and whatnots. Let's almost trim that all the way. We do want the liquid levels to go down, so it's easier to build the designs. All the dupes need to start mining, and then this is going to be great. Kind of nice that one lock is kind of filled with oil. Oh, this one? It is, actually. That's actually all I need, too. This has to be oil. This is not going to be a liquid lock, so this actually needs to be petroleum. Feels bad. That is pretty convenient, though. Not going to lie. Oh, do we have it? Do we have it? Hey, infinite spill. Let's go. Okay, so We could remove this now. We could remove this now. And then this is back to oil. Crude oil, let's make this priority 6. So if they're bored and not doing anything, they can start dumping oil. And then we could start moving out the waters too. Right? Because, yeah. Our top storage is probably going to benefit from that. There's no more water drop off here. But it is here, right? Brine polluted water. Ethanol from the bottom of the map. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have some empty reservoirs still. I probably should do something with that. So let's go for 1. Let's go for 3. Let's go for some more eggshells. We have way too many. And then we'll start doing fossils later. Oh, this is a vacuum. F. That means my natural gas is dormant. F. That means I'm not making surf and turf. Ah, shit. Maybe I should just feed them barbecue. Oh, we have cooked seafood here. Why am I releasing that? If I release cooked seafood, I should just release barbecue as well. Because that means I'm not getting surf and turf. That's fine. Have them have all the barbecue. It's going to be okay. So, they're going to be eating well again. Max morale, Kappa. Everyone's going to be around 50 right now, just default. And, oh yeah, we were supposed to mine this area out. Some more salt water was going to spill in. We could do this. Right? Jump down, jump up. And then get to that side. This guy's going to be chilling still. This aqua tuner has been chilling out the lower area for the longest time. So nice. Alright, so I did want this to be one of my things. Like, I needed that. And then I guess we could start mining this out, which allows us to mine that out. And then we just hop down without ladders anymore. This probably deserves to be a tile. And then we could build this now from this ladder. Need a little bit more oil, it's fine. From here, I don't need this ladder. These don't need to be connected, because I don't think it's going to be too often. Oh, but I'll keep it, just because it's nice. And then I could start trimming this ladder. This doesn't have to be anything. I could just put a door there, I think. And the reason being is that the magma will never go past this line. It's not going to be possible. It's going to overpressure itself when that happens. So I'll just put a door there to deny access. Use a manual one. I don't want to use the pneumatic. Actually, pneumatic's probably fine, realistically. And then this is a ladder for the area. This is going to be... Yeah, we could seal this up now due to the fact that we have a ladder here. So, magma pushes down. We do the automation. Magma gets pushed off of this tile into this airflow mesh tile setup. When it solidifies on this tile, it's not going to go to the right because we seal it. The top is also sealed with solid tiles, so it has to go to the left. So then we have the igneous rock on here. We push it to this tile. This is going to be molten lead. This is going to be the heat sink. There's also another heat sink here that touches the magma, so it solidifies. And then this is going to be how the heat transfers into the oil build. Oil is going to be here, boils, goes to the top, and then it's going to flow down in a counterflow design. Of course, the downside of that is this has to be sealed. I think I do need to do that now. Just make them run the other way. This is going to be a vacuum, and I do need a thin layer between. Probably because I want to run underneath as an option. I'll probably need this. And then that probably means I need to remove the... This ladder is still convenient, right? But because we have access, I probably do want to remove this from the bottom so that we could have this connects. And then from there, this probably goes like that. So I probably do this. Seal that up. This is going to be airflow here, but in case something bad happens and I need to come in to fix it, broken automation wire, overloaded, power line, whatever it is, Something weird happened with heat transfer. I just want to have access to go inside and fix things. Okay. Here. Infinite spill. Gonna move out all the oils. Mining out some more. There's a lot of the mystery liquids that we have mixed in at the bottom, though, that we have to clean out as well. We could add more suits. That is something we could do that I really don't mind, because we do have a lot of oxygen right now. Like, oxygen is now included, because we're not going to get to a point where they're going to overconsume anymore, I don't think. So we could say oxygen is now included. And that, you know, they could breathe as much as they want. The vents overpressurizing is a great sign. Will the extra layer we added to the boiler affect your outputs? No, it's just unnecessary. So basically what happens is that the oil is going to reach the temperature, the petroleum, I'm sorry. So what happens is that the petroleum spilling out, right, is going to spill top to bottom, and then we're piping in oil from bottom to top. And what happens as a result is you get to your target temperature a little bit faster. And it also guarantees you always hit your target temperature because there's extra pipelines, right? So we might hit the temperature of the oil on this tile. So everything here is excessive. However, because I wanted the liquid lock to enter into the storage on the right side, I had to add that layer. So it's not going to affect anything. It's just I'm wasting resources to build things that doesn't need to be built. That's the only loss. So I'll take that because it's not that big of a deal in that scheme. It's basically like, yeah, it doesn't affect anything. There's no downside outside of the wasted resources. I guess it's kind of like, is there a good example I could have? It's like being, It's not necessary, doesn't hurt you in any way. The only thing that you lose is the materials used to build that. I could actually soup this up as well. Man, what's a good example for that? What is a good example for that? It's like when... It's like when your little brother wants to play with you on a video game. So you just give him the controller. And he thinks he's playing, but it's not really doing anything. No, that's probably a bad example. That's probably a bad example. But that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Not really. Because it's like he thinks... or maybe you play co-op with your little brother. But in the grand scheme of things, since he doesn't know how to play the game, it doesn't affect the game. He just follows you around. Right? So he's just kind of tagging along. And the only thing is that, oh no, he's just another character. But he doesn't really actually affect the game. That might be the best way to look at it. Kind of weird though, you know? Kind of weird. Disconnected controller, classic, 100%. Is there liquid in any of the airflow tiles? Oh, that's true. We should check. Yep. We have polluted water here. We have salt water here. We have polluted water here. Very unfortunate. Luckily for me, it's only on this side. And we could easily fix that now. That happens when the game lags and does not move the water fast enough and just entombs it. It also happens if steam touches the airflow tiles and immediately becomes liquid. But since the steam was inside the airflow tile when that happened, it's stuck inside. There's a lot of little ways that happens, but yeah, it's kind of a pain when it does. Yeah, so we got to fix a couple of those. All right, so that's going to be on the way. Let's go up top again. They're still working on this. Mr. Pip, give him the seeds. He's working. There we go. All right, all right. And then, how is it over here? We have a lot of steam? We have a lot of steam. All right. We probably don't need to add any more. So we'll just put this up to 250. And then this is already maxed out, right? Nope, we're still pumping. And that's because it's not hot enough. Okay, so we need to sweep a little bit more Regulus. Oh, no. Oh, man. Nah, we can just pump. 143 is probably good enough. Let's go with a 140 degrees and just start filling this up. The pipeline should be tempered, so my steam temperature should not drop. Yeah, it's holding pretty steadily. Not even mad. Alright, so we're going to have more databanks coming in soon, and we'll be able to launch another mission. This is already ready. I forgot to set up the automation wires for the mechanized airlocks. And then everything else is just waiting for that to connect. We need to repair that. Is this not reachable? Oh, she's repairing it right now. Sweet. And reduced visibility. Already focusing on a, scan. Just taking a little bit too long because it's a little bit far away. From there, I suppose we could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one, actually, just a 4. We'll set that up so that we could set up this door to open as well. And then we'll start some more solar panels. And then we'll probably do another space scanner on this side. I probably should light up some more bunker tiles now. Because we do need to go across all the way. Wariyum, I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. And of course, happy Wednesdays. Hope all is good, man. No power. Oh, yeah, it's not connected. Yeah, it's fine. Wait for the dupes. All right, all right. Oh, man, that's lag right there when I'm moving like that. Sleet wheat farms coming along. I guess we could start building the cooling loop for this and have it like right here. Due to the fact that, you know, this is probably going to be dead space anyways. And to make it easy. Oh, yeah, this is a liquid lock, right? I'll probably keep the suits here as a result, right? Like, I have to. So if I wanted so that the dupes don't move up top, I should probably do a design here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then it's probably going to be like this, that. Perfect. Because that means we get the 1 tile gap right here. And then we just put a steam turbine up top. Pretty sweet. Once we get that built, we probably deconstruct all the ladders here. And then we'll have a cooling loop aqua tuner design, cooling down everything here into sleet wheat farms. I am almost ready for filling this out with CO2 as well. Let's actually cut the line. Actually, it shouldn't matter because it's not even connected. Yeah. So let's build that first, though. We do need that. And then we're still waiting for the natural tiles over here. Build all the sleet wheat grain. I probably don't even need the sleet wheat anymore. I probably have enough food. It's probably like a non-factor. Oh, I can't sweep anything here. Oh, that's regolith? Wow. Bissolite, we can sweep. Same over here. Same with the granite. The regolith. Oh, that's sand. We'll sweep that. And then this layer we'll sweep afterwards. I thought that we'd get some melted ice today. I want to keep this here, though. Just because this side's boiling hot. Like, my god. That's some hot stuff. Alright, things are getting built. Waiting for that. Dirt is at 53 tons. We're doing pretty good. We need to build ice temperature plates because we're out of polluted water that's cold that we could use for a cooling loop. Oh, the geyser is active. Let's go. That's what I want to see. Active geysers. It's a nice time. So after we get rid of the meal wood, we're not going to have to use the cool slush water as much. Same thing with the rust. Once we run out of rust, we're going to basically just bop the cool slush usage and have to find something else for that. Hey, we did it. Okay, so hydrocarbon combustion. That's going to be the next research type we do. That's going to use dirt for a little bit of research, but we should have enough. And then on this side, okay. Let's see, the ladder here. I need to build that so they could land. And then I guess we need ladders here. It's not gonna have heat transfer. That should be good. And we could remove all the other ladders. This is honestly going to be done like that as well. I should probably force out all the liquids though, right? So it's probably gonna be, well, we gotta push this out, push that out, right? Those are the necessities we have to do. Wasn't there more airflow tiles that I deconstructed? Was it this one? There was 2 here. This was not airflow. Nothing here is gonna break. Oh, I just realized there's heat leak here. That's gonna suck. It is gonna be not that bad, 100-ish degrees. Maybe we could put a vacuum door here to minimize heat leak. That actually makes a lot of sense. And then, yeah, there's no other airflow tiles I have to remove, right? All right, so this is something we need to lock. So liquid, oh, this had to be a door as well. Oh, I just realized that. I just realized that. This doesn't work, because gas, this has to be a solid tile that's not airflow. So that means I either have a door here or a door like that. So I probably have it the other way, right? Because how heat transfer works. Actually, this is also fine as well. Expand the lock horizontal 1. You're talking about this one, Geek? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. We're gonna need those ladders. Alright, and then this has to be built like that. Yeah. Mine these two. Okay, so probably want that on this side, and then we need to do a thermal sensor. The right on, then you can bring down insulation tile. The right one, you can bring down the insulation tile. Here? Here? Here. No? Yes? Maybe? Aw, man, the water didn't move. Yes, I don't know which one you pointed at. That's the problem, man. I didn't know which one you pointed at just right now. Feels bad. This one, right? This could be air, insulation, but I don't think that affects anything. Like, nothing really changes as a result. Alright, I need to put regular tiles there to push out the liquid. This also needs to be a lock. So the reason you were building the doors is heat leak. Yeah. The heat's gonna leak out through this area. All right, let's mop this up. Hopefully, we mop with other liquids as well.
All right.
What in the heck? Clowntown coming in with the raid. Yo, man, thank you so much for the raid, Mr. Clowntown. I see you over there. And of course, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the welcomed raid. And of course, welcome on in, Mr. Clowntown. Let me give you a shout. Those are zeros, right? Hey, it worked. Playing some Oxygen not included. Nice. How was the stream? What were you guys working on? And of course, welcome on in. My name is Too Legit City. And of course, we're also playing some of that Oxygen not included. So of course, if you guys have any questions, we're actually making a petroleum boiler right now, and we're playing a base game only. We're at 109 population, and we just started rocketry. So got our first rocket launch today. And we are going to be working on the analysis or the objectives here. Built my first telescope and went at a virtual planetarium ever a few minutes ago. Oh, nice. Are you playing on DLC base game? Which version of the game are you on? I'm curious. But dude, that's awesome, man. Hope you're having fun with the Onis. It's a great time. DLC, but you're playing base. Oh, okay, okay. I still have not built a petroleum boiler. If you're playing DLC, it's no longer necessary. I will say that. You only need a petroleum boiler if you're playing base game. Now, even then, you don't technically have to because of the oil refinery building, right? Right here. All you need is a petroleum for your rocketry in order to beat the game, of course. So you do have other options. It's just more efficient. This is a 2-to-1 loss. So 10 crude oil becomes 5 petroleum. It's just a little bit of efficiency, so you don't have to do it. But it is nice to do because it saves you oil. So that probably means all the oil I have right here is all I need. And I don't actually have to add water into oil wells to extract the oil manually. That's the only upside. You're a little bit more efficient, so you don't need as much. But hey, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community over to share with ours. Hopefully you had a nice stream, though, Mr. Clowntown. I'll see you over there. And of course, guys, oh yeah, there's that other command, right? That's, it's a slash shoutout. Hey, there we go. I keep forgetting about the double shouts because I have 2 commands. The one that Twitch gave us is pretty nice, but it doesn't tell me what game user we're playing. Seems like a pain. I will say this. It overall is better because it's fully automatic. Meaning that if you use the oil refinery, there's a lot of other issues that's more of a pain in my opinion. The building right here, the oil refinery, overpressurizes itself, just like an electrolyzer. Meaning that because it creates natural gas, if you don't pump it out and you have it in a insulated room with a liquid lock, you run into the problem that it stops working. Second option, or second thing about this that's kind of a pain, you need a dupe to actually operate it, right? So you're going to require manual labor. The petroleum boiler is fully automatic. You could use a Volcano, or if you have a magma core, which I don't have, I have a frozen core. You could have that be an alternative. Since it's fully automatic, you have 0 dupe application. So once you build the design, set it up, and have everything to your liking, you don't have to do anything anymore. It's just going to passively work, and you're just going to have free petroleum. No power consumption outside of a liquid pump, pumping the petroleum or oil in, or pulling the petroleum out. And in my design that I'm utilizing right now, we're going to have infinite pressure, meaning that we could store as much as we want, and there's going to be no limit to that. So it's really up to you. If you're not planning to play that long of a colony run, so, you know, I'm at cycle 985 right now, you don't need to build one of these, but if you're going to play for a long time, you're better off to build one of these. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's how that works. Since it's fully automatic, there's some nice upside. But yeah, this is the colony so far. We're doing a 100 dupe challenge. We're doing base game, all achievements. And right now we're at the rocketry stage. So, just got our first space race. And yeah, we're doing all achievements. Most of them are almost done. Already got carnivore, locavore stuff done as well. We got to get a gassy moo. That also locks us out from the Critter Whisperer. We're going to get the research tree done after the rocket tree with the data banks. Once we get super cool and that's done, I have plastic for tubular. I just have to build a design. And then, yeah, these two we're going to do at the end. And then we got to do the Great Escape in the Home Sweet Home. We're almost there, but we got a lot to do still. And this is our colony. We have all the wild arbor trees, wild mealwood, wild pinch of pepper plants. This is going to be wild sleet wheat grain. We have a lot of spawns everywhere. This is my oxygen lines. We have, I think, right now I have 13 electrolyzers and 4 rust deoxidizers running constantly. And it's pulling water from all of the water geysers that we have on the map. And then this is our power. Nice little power spine in the middle. And then water pipeline for our restrooms and for cooling loops. Outside of that, this is our rocketry stuff. We have a nice automated muncher setup. Our rockets right here, telescope setups. We're working to expand a couple things like more munchers. But as of right now, it's working pretty well. Can't complain. And of course, if you guys see something you guys are curious about, feel free to ask questions. I'm happy to help. But yo, thanks again for the raid, Mr. Clowntown. Appreciate the support. But yeah, are we ready for a set? We are. Okay, I'm down to launch again. So we got Mr. Ace Cow, and we're going to be selecting this rocket for our next rocket mission. So this is already scouted with the icon there. So we're going here to do these objectives now. Of course, we're going to want the databanks, even though I haven't burned through the databanks yet. And I do want to have the more ready, so I don't have to wait. We're still working on our bunker perimeter as well, protect ourselves from the meteor showers. And we're already starting to vacuum the right side. It's hot, but it's sealed out with insulated tiles, so I'm not really that worried. And once we get that done, we're going to add more stuff over here once we're ready. But I need to get ready for the petro setup, because we're going to spend a lot of time using petroleum rockets most of the time. That's going to be the biggest thing in the base game. A lot of time spent with the petroleum. This should be sealed up. Climb up this way, up the ladder, climb up, and then this needs to go here. Oh, autosave lag. Let's not touch anything. When you have 100 dupes, it lags. So I will say, man, if you guys are going for a 100 dupe run, it's going to lag, man. It's going to be lag at times. Alright, still mining. And you can see we have a lot of food. I guess you guys should probably check out my meal hall. I don't have pictures there, but this is a kitchen. We have 3 grills, 2 gas ranges, and then 120 chairs for the meal hall. Rec room. We have 24 bathrooms. And we have 30 showers. The shower rooms are actually all nature reserves. And the best thing about this is the symmetry. At least from here to here. Bedrooms, bathrooms, showers, more bedrooms, hospital, farm station. Double water sieve, because I have so many people peeing all the time. One of them is not enough. And then all the great halls, double rec room. But yeah, this is the colony so far. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Construction times must be fast. It's true, it's gonna be fast. The problem is, though, I'm lagging so much, I can't play past 1x speed. And if you watch my dupes sometimes, they kind of just stare at the projects and not do anything. See, this guy lagged through the liquid lock. That guy just lagged through the liquid lock without a suit, and that's mad illegal. See, I moved him, but he's lagging to respawn. Right? He just doesn't want to move right now. We're just lagging pretty bad. And now he's starting to burn. So he lagged through my checkpoint and didn't get a suit. Feels bad, man. Happens from time to time. We had like 5 of that happen today. Take the steel, probably. So we're going to end up getting to 110 dupes, probably. Suffocating, it's that guy. Don't worry, he's going to make it out in time. He's breathing, he's breathing. There we go. So he's doing all right. I do need him to move back, though. You need to get a suit, buddy, before you come back down. Alright, so we are working on the boiler still. I need to set this up properly. So this should be insulated by design. And then I like having a segment of regular pipelines. And then we have radiant gold pipeline for the rest. And then for the remainder, because I have an extra layer, I'm just going to use regular pipelines. And then everything else should be insulated afterwards. One, two, that should be enough. I guess we'll see if it is or not. If it's not, I can replace this more radiant. I don't need a counter flow loop at the bottom. And then it's going to be coming from here. So the pipeline's going to have to move back upwards. Right? Across the top. And then just pump out from there. Yeah, that's probably fine. Another thing I probably want to do is do an Atmos sensor for here. Or is it a hydro sensor? I think I did it wrong, right? It's a hydro sensor. Liquid pressure. Nice. I mean, we could use lead. That should be fine. Alright. Dupes are still working. I gotta remove all this water now. It's a little bit too much. I'm gonna try to delete the waters that are stuck in the corners like that. And then I want to mop this up, but it's probably not possible. And then if I can't mop it up, the oil here needs to get removed as well. I guess I could just delete it with regular tiles. That's not something that we call the business, but because I could enter from both sides, this is probably the easiest way to just delete the water. We're just going to build tiles on top of it with the hopes of deleting it. That should be all we need to do. This side, the water shouldn't come in because of the doors. And then we could mop up the top layer, which is not bad. I do need to make sure there's no liquid here. So I need to lower the liquid pressure by moving the oil out. Alright, so let's get some more bottle empties here. So maximum root length, we'll just put 2 of them. So that we remove as much oil as we can. Frankie, continue the minings, buddy. Okay, so the volcano is sealed. It's not going to actually release yet because we have that tile on there. So we have a lot of time. No real deadline or anything like that we're worried about. But, oh yeah, we sent Ace Cow. He's not going to die in the rocket though, right? I need to actually... Oh no, there's a meteor shower happening as we speak. Okay, we wait for that to pass and then we'll send Ace Cow. He should be fine. Okay, there's some things I need to fix here still, like the door muncher setup here. I need to make a setup like that. Let's put that there. And then we probably want power. Yeah, probably just have that connected. Alright, so from there, I should probably do another setup here. Solar panels, right? Door crushers above it. So I think we just have this setup similar layer. This might as well, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to build one more. But before we can do that, we got to mine out the regulars. Oh, I can't do that. The dupes are going to have problems, right? Yeah. So let me do this. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3. Wait. So 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 2, 3. There we go. I just need to make it so that the dupes could run up and down on the side. And then mine everything out. Okay, that should be working pretty fine. Protect ourselves from the meteors. You guys are also going to be able to see how we deal with the meteor shower regolith that we generate from the meteor showers. I'm going to watch over this just because I want to wait so that we could launch the rocket for more databanks as soon as possible. So, space scanner is what's telling us the meteor shower is coming in from. That's what closed the doors, the automation, right? All from there into the bunker walls. Yeah, this is a long meteor shower. So no dupes are idle because they're all working at the petroleum boiler setup where we have at the bottom. So everything is pretty good. No idle dupes is good stuff because everyone's working. That's what that means. And oh, lag. What was that? Wasn't even autosave. Regardless, meteor shower is almost done. I mean, it's automatic, right? So the doors will start opening. Well, these doors will be the first to open when the meteor shower is over. And then once we get 5 solar panels, we're going to do another space scanner on this side for accuracy and a little bit more of a buffer time. They're working. Gotta wait for the autosave lag as well. But yeah, once you get to this high amount of dupes, man, you run into problems where autosave takes forever. You can't play on 3x speed because you get glitches happening more often. It starts to become a pain almost, but it's not bad. It's a nice challenge because you have to provide a lot of oxygen. So it means that I can't use my water sources for anything but my spawns. So that means I can't really spend water in anything. So that means I have to wild plant a lot of my food or do a lot of ranching. And at the same time, it also means that I have to use my oil sparingly. I probably could, because I have a frozen core, use the ice there for water into the oil wells if I really need to. But I do have a lot, so it should be fine. And then there's also the food challenge, man. It's fun. If it didn't lag, I would probably go 100 dupes every playthrough. Kappa. Alright, so regolith doors open. We have our munchers. Everything falls down into the munchers. These doors open, so it falls through the scanners. Alright. There we go. Delete the regolith. And we're done. So how much time was that? Wow, that wasn't even half? No, that's it. Oh, are these still automation? Oh, I only need half. Okay, let's go with, instead of 24, let's go with 16 seconds. That way these turn off faster, and then we get more solar power. Because when the doors close, you don't get light. There we go. So they stay open now because they're finished with their crushing cycle. That means we can open up these doors. And then that's going to open up here, right? Automation. There we go. And then we are ready for liftoff. Let me close out my gantry so it doesn't take damage. And more databanks. Let's go. Waiting for that to fall, and then we'll launch. Alright, so they're working on the left side still, which is fine. Can we not reach that anymore? Wait, what? Why is this unreachable? Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. I messed that up. Or it was probably from the top, and it didn't have a dig command. Either way, I gotta do that. We gotta mine this out. There we go. We have liftoff. That's a lot of steam. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so we're gonna close the door now because of the space scanner is gonna automatically handle it, hopefully. And because of how everything is, I need to have this part of the line now. So we do have some pre-built things. So we go like that, which allows us to deconstruct this. Automation. This is going to be iron that connects. So that's going to open. There's going to be regolith here, but it's fine. And the reason why it's going to be fine is because we'll crush it on the next crush. Actually, I could probably just mine it out by hand instead of forcing the automation on. And then that way we could have more scanning accuracy. Right now it's really low. It's way too low right now. We have enough space between them. I think this is like, what, 40 tiles? 41? So it should be fine. Because you're supposed to be like, I think 32 away. That closes, so if a meteor shower happens, it'll be able to open in time. I think it's literally this quality is way too low. Alright, so that falls down. We'll mine that. We'll wait for that. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I could. This is jank. Because I have pliers, I could cheat. That closes the doors. What a meme. And then we reconnected. And then it just crushed everything. Oh, my cat's awake. There we go. Fresh light. Let's go, let's go. And then scan quality is still pretty low. Is it really this gantry that's bopping me? Or is it because the right side doors aren't open? That's unfortunate. Because, man, this is really low. It shouldn't be this low. This has that same thing, but the quality is a lot higher. It can't be the gantry, though. So I have this on red, so if this has green, it overrides. This is just really weird. Why is this so low for the rocket? Is it the space directly above me and I need to fix that? That is potentially an issue. That is potentially an issue. Have the regolith just fall through. That is possible. Use a single door muncher here for this design so that we could open this up. Yeah, it's probably has to happen like that. Ah, it sucks. Isn't rocket scans don't care about blockage? I don't understand why I'm at 0 then. That's the thing. So it has to actually affect it. Otherwise, I shouldn't be at 0. Because this side is kind of like mirrored with this muncher setup, and this is at 28%. The only real difference is that the tile above the scanner isn't blocked. There is an opening here, but that shouldn't make a 28% swing. And the only other thing is the gantry. If the gantry impedes light, that could be the reasoning why. But I need this, otherwise I can't get onto the rocket. I haven't played base game in a while, so I'm not really 100% sure. That's the biggest problem. Not playing base game in a minute. The struggles. Alright, guys. It should work. As far as I know, it doesn't. It doesn't. So I'm telling you this because we already broke our meteor, our bunker tiles one time already. And we didn't change anything since. So I know it doesn't work. And I don't think it's changing anything. We have our broken steel right here for the damaged bunker tiles, because your rockets will land. They just will break your doors. So that when a meteor shower happens, it could still hurt your, buildings at the bottom. I believe that it should work too, but it's just not working, man. 5% quality of the network, which is not long enough. Because these doors take 30 to 60 seconds to open. 5-second buffer is nowhere close. 10-second buffer. So it's not opening fast enough. It's probably the 100 dupe thing. It just doesn't make sense that it's not accurate with the meteor shower percentage. That's the biggest thing. But I think this is not done properly. And I think the bunker tiles do actually cause a problem. I really do think so. Alright, so I need to make a muncher setup here. This, that, automation probably just comes straight down. And it's going to be a solo muncher setup. Because we're just going to allow these two to just fall straight through. Or just stack up right here. Not a big deal. And then we'll have to... Oh, it's going to fall into this. Oh, it's going to be a pain. Oh, since it falls on top of a gantry, it could be just a gantry. You know what? That's probably what it is. It's this building right here. Because it's so close, it's not blocking two tiles. It blocks off like an auto sweeper. Right? When you block off a corner, you lose more than just those two tiles of sweep range. So if that's actually impeding my space scanner and you have a V shape right here, the right side V just got bopped. That's basically what's probably happening. Yeah, that's what I would put my money on. But, you know, not a betting man. But guys, this is going to be a great time for me to wrap things up for the night. So thank you guys for watching today. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been a nice 6.5 hours today. And, dude, we got some nice progress. We got our first launch on our second launch at the moment. Got a lot of data banks. And we are getting ready for petroleum rockets as we're setting up a boiler setup. I have to move a lot of the liquids now, though. But it shouldn't be too bad. Infinite storage already set up. I just need to move a lot of the liquids inside the build and vacuum it out. I'm probably just going to use a lot of air pumps. That's probably what we're going to want to do. Especially since I probably have a lot of hydrogen here. Yeah, 250 kilograms. And this is isolated. Meaning that, oh, look at this. 3,000 kilograms of oxygen. That's way too much, dude. Whatever works, man. It's nice to have a lot of O2. But let's get that saved in.